life. Boom. Good morning, good afternoon. I want to say that today we have a very special person. He has a beautiful family and he's always making nice videos for all of us. And oh, wait a second. No, no, no. We don't start. Okay. Was an arrow. Oh, no. Boom. Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today we have a very special rider with a very special family is the AUC family, and Daniel is going to be here to talk about his family and the experience. I think it's going to be beautiful and fantastic for everybody to know a little of the story of this beautiful family and his story for people who maybe wants to try and don't know how to react, how to do it. And I think is the better family to explain everything. So first of all, Daniel, thank you so much for coming.
Nelson, great to meet you. Yeah, happy to be here. This is actually the first live stream I've done on EUCs. I have been making videos and writing for about 3 years now, but it's fun to, spread the news about what we do and share this amazing form of transportation. Thanks for having me on.
My friend, it's a pleasure to have you here. Just for everybody, I see you guys in groups, people talking about your family. Tell us how everything started for us to understand how was the beginning. You start directly with the EUC. Was you the first one? Who was the first one? Tell us a little of the story, how everything started.
My story may sound like others and how they got started. COVID was an interesting time, and some people were looking for another mode of transportation. I watched used car sales go really high, and I could basically double the cost of what I could sold it the year before, and that's what I did. I sold it at a peak and put that money into an EUC. Working remote in technology, I could kind of foretell that autonomous vehicles are on the future, right? And my kids may not need a license like you would think with how we grew up, but micromobility, using these as a main source of transportation, I figured I could start with first and see how it goes. And that's exactly what I did. I started riding, no car. We had a family minivan that we shared, and hoped my family could see how fun it was, and that's what eventually happened. They all started riding.
And who was the second person that you addict to this fantastic sport? Was your wife or first the kids?
Yeah, I asked to get one for the kids in a sense that it was a small enough wheel, the M10 4, that they could ride and that my wife could ride as necessary. But really, I wanted the kids to join in. My daughter had learned how to ride a bicycle, right? 2 wheels. So she went from Ford, tricycle, bicycle. I was like, it's only the natural progression to get her on a unicycle. So that's what we did.
That is beautiful, my friend. In the beginning, I'm just going to show for all of you just to see is YouTube channel. I think is a beautiful channel, and then you have the Instagram. Just for everybody to see it how your son started, right?
Yeah. So
Was you
my daughter
pushing
was
him?
3 when she started riding. My daughter was 3 when she started becoming independent, right about 4 years old, and he was 1 at this age. And he's on a push unicycle. There's no motor in it, but I have, the real motor behind him, and he loved it. This little Unirider is supposed to be more of a stroller, but I couldn't, help but imagine this as another unicycle. So I have all control mostly. But when he leans, he can really decide where he turns. So he was on this for years. It was like a unicycle trainer.
And for you was good because you are making a nice sport with your arms and hands to control him.
Yeah, what other vehicles
Yeah,
have your
please,
hands
please.
free? You couldn't do this on a bicycle. Maybe a 1 wheel, but it would be different. Yeah, it's great.
Can I ask you? They asked me this question to ask you: is this type of device, do you build it yourself, or there is where can we buy it? Oh, that was
Yeah,
specific.
good question. Yeah, this was the first video to go viral, and it got same question, a lot of where do I get this? And that is a mountain buggy brand, and the product is Unirider. So it's mountain buggy makes strollers, and so that's supposed to be the Unirider of strollers.
But for you for you to find it out, you came to that was a friend who sent you, okay, or was you yourself who find it?
My wife sent it to me and kind of laughing about it, and then I tried to find it, and then she's like, "You did not get this." She wanted me to return it. She's like, "There's no way we can do this." And I'm like, "God, just I'll return it later," and we never did. We still use it. It's after this PEB. I don't know. Someone in Europe started carrying it, right? They're like, "This is amazing. You've shown us something new." So started
That is
going to
amazing,
retail
my friend.
stores.
That is
Yeah, it was
that
fun.
is just fantastic. Do you think with upgrades we are going to put here all the videos I'm showing right now is all videos from his channel? If you want, you can go there and see it. So is how was the for you when you came to this small AUC? Was good for you for your doctor? Was easy for her to start? How was that the beginning?
My daughter, she rode
Yes,
just an electric unicycle.
yeah. I'm
Oh, this
talking
is my
about
son.
that is your son. I know the video, but she is there together with him in the back with a small wheel, and I was for her was easy to
Yeah, it
start
was.
riding.
People asked me just on a recent ride. He said, "Is that easier than a bicycle?" And I said, "Yes." It was. She didn't fall as much as a bicycle. She falls, and there's definitely a learning curve, but there's a natural movement to learning a unicycle that you can dance with it, and it's tons of fun. So actually, similar to a bicycle, but easier.
My friend, sometimes it's like this video I'm seeing here. How can you carry so much stuff? Because you have backpack, you have because I know I have 3 kids too, and I know how that works. The kids get tired, and sometimes they want to sleep. They say, "Okay, it's enough for me, and I'm going to sleep now. It's over." For you as a
Yeah,
father,
and if you
it's
have
not
three
easy.
kids, how old are they now? How old
Now,
are your
now
kids,
they are
Nelson?
older enough, but for a couple years was
Do they
not.
ride too?
They ride more one wheels.
Fun.
They ride
That's
more
fun.
one
What do
wheels.
you ride, Nelson? What's your main source?
I start with the skateboards, then electro skateboards, and then I came to the one wheel, and then I came to the AUC because the AUC was the difficult one for me to learn. But I always tell in this why I was difficult for me to try. I think in this time I tried the AUC was not lots of information there, and the YouTubers who put the information out for you to learn was not the best option. And then one day I try in my home 45 minutes. I destroy my legs, and I knew it. I was doing something wrong, and I was very upset. And then one day I meet a friend, and the friend say in 5 minutes you're going to ride AUC, and in 5 minutes I was riding. I think you have to have the right person to teach you or to give you the I don't know how to explain. I love today the AUC very much, and I think he's the best. How can I put it? Sometimes the people hate when I say this here in the channel because of the one wheels and the skateboards, and I say the AUC is the future, and the people don't understand that. I say that is I go work every day with the AUC. I go when I have. It's easy to take. You have the distance, you have the range, you have everything. It's everything inside in one machine. If I have my own wheel, I have to think about that is maybe 20 miles maximal. And then when I have my skateboard, I have to think 300 kilos. Then I have my AUC. It's perfect. It's like my
Yeah.
baggage. I can take it everywhere I want, and yeah. is I have today three AUCs, and I love it. But it's my
That's awesome,
opinion.
Nelson. We can totally relate. Yeah, no, it's the best form factor. Their portability, the fun, having your hands free is unlike anything else. The way it rides, and I mean, you compare one wheel; those end where these began. Their top speed is like 25 miles per hour, 30, and ours go up to 60. It's a totally different ballpark of performance.
Then we
So
can discuss
it's
that today, but we're going to leave it like that because today with the VESC, the one wheelers they coming to crazy speeds, but they're never going to
that's
be.
true.
Never going to be with the distance and. But if we're going to try to debate, is going to be the other side who are the lovers for the one wheeler, and they are always not so. I think
Good
there is a
point.
beautiful community. You have to ride what
Yes.
you love. I love to ride my UC. I think is the future. I don't have no problem. I say to my friends, today I have upgrade more for the UC. Of course, I ride my one wheels, but it's something. And uh, I just have to show this is just showing your videos, my friend. It's simple. Seeing it.
I think my kid's favorite ride was with a one wheel crew around here. They have some young children on them. That ride, it's amazing. Yeah, that was probably their favorite group ride that they've ever done. Was a one wheel
For
ride.
her to see this one wheel, the AUC, how she was amazing. It's not heavy for her. It's perfect. You think that is perfect for kids too? For us as adults,
Yeah,
it's very
I
good.
like the M10-4. I
How
still like
much?
the M10-4.
How much
I think they were
she
like
achieves?
$750.
Yeah, but how much achieves she with the weight from her? How much she achieve with a charge battery for all day?
Yeah, all day it feels like. I've never had her hit a range anxiety, right? She runs out before the battery does.
Then I come to the other thing that I think is important. You have all the gears for your kids, for you. I think
Mm,
a gear is very important for you for the safety of your
yeah,
kid.
my wife's one rule is that I always gear up. So setting
Hmm.
that example, I never wanted to put them in less than I would put myself in, right? I care about them more than I do to an extent.
Hmm.
So I just started to gear them up as best I could, and it's paid off. They have so much more confidence to try new things with the gear, right? It's less fear, and they're able to push themselves and enjoy it longer for more years to come. I think it's great.
My friend, I'm just looking to this. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed when there is other videos that is other thing that the people question, and I have that question too. I feel beautiful when they fall. The time that you take to take care of them, see if everything okay, and bring this positive thing for them. I think that is so amazing. That is not just I'm seeing now you here running and you have something in his back. What was using is because in the beginning when you see when she was riding, she has something in her
Mm.
back. It's just for you to control it because it's good for the other kids to know
Y-
like this.
Yeah, I
What
see
is
what you're
this?
saying. So for kids that were just starting out, some of the hacks we had were adding brushes from Home Depot, like broom brushes to the bottom. We just zip tied it. That way she couldn't tip to the side without pushing into the bristles to
Mm-hmm.
make a straight turn, right? Uh, Another thing is like a backpack, but you could basically, like you would pull someone on their backpack to
Mm-hmm.
pull them off of something. It's the same idea as a strap. So we just wrapped a strap around her chest so that I could pull her up and she wouldn't hit the ground.
My friend, that
And
is
so she was
amazing.
just kind of, yeah, she was just able to, the strap unlocked her from balancing against me, pushing onto me to kind of lean on me. And she had to lean into the unicycle. once the strap was involved.
Hello,
It
Patrick.
was an unlock. Yeah.
I'm just saying to everybody, if you are in Facebook and you are sending message in Facebook, we cannot see the message. Just for persons who are in YouTube. And is it live in my YouTube? And I think it's live in your YouTube, right?
Yes,
You
I've
have
connected it. I think it
okay.
should go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's you are the first one to do that because nobody knows how to do it. I always tell it's free for you to put in your YouTube channel, and everybody's like, I don't know how to do it. How can I do it in my in my?" I say you can share it. It's free. I'm not winning nothing. I'm just saying for everybody's coming. If you have any questions, please leave on the comments. Then we're going to try later to answer to them. Uh, how many times do and you as a rider and your family, how many times you all of you use the AUCs, the PVs in a week or in a month? Is something that you do regularly? How everything works?
Yeah, it's a regular pastime. It's a hobby. It's something we all enjoy. So it's probably been 2 years. My wife hasn't had an electric unicycle that would call her own. She started with a Segway,
Hmm.
just because the balance was easier. Now that she's been, you know, outpaced, you could actually say, she couldn't keep up. She finally got her first wheel, and she wants to ride more. So the right wheel matters. Getting everyone involved, and I'd say we usually go once a week, twice a week isn't uncommon. So we're out there as much as we can. It's a favorite pastime. On Daddy's Day, which is Saturday, I'll try to cover my wife's work. And then that's usually the go to hobby for us to get outside. And we don't have screen time. We try to spend as much time outside. So, riding to a park is a usual, favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I think that is amazing. And then we see here like this here. You are riding with your kids, and you are in a place that the weather is good for you to ride. And what is the name of the unicycle on the? What is the name of the
So,
unicycle?
I have a big one, which is the N Motion V13. My kids are on the Begode M10-4 and the Begode M10 Mini.
Okay.
My
Do you
wife just
like?
got an In Motion V9.
Yeah, that is a good machine. I know that you have it right there in this moment. But I'm seeing that you are riding one machine that is with two uh, wheels.
Yeah, the E20.
Yeah, do you like
In
that?
Motion's E20.
Do you like that?
It's the it's the easiest wheel to learn on that I've ever tried, just because it's so stable, but it's stable to a fault. It loses in agility. So I like it. I really do. It keeps up with the kiddos. That's about all I need to do is keep up with the kiddos. It's
But
way lighter than my B13. So yes, I like it for a lot of reasons.
the other question what I have is sometimes you have to stop your kids to not go too fast. Your doctor is. I see some videos from her. She's not afraid of nothing, and your son is easy to. They are coming better and better every day. Now is coming a time that you have to control the two of them more and more.
They're now, yeah, very autonomous in their decision making. So it's more of a shout and try to corral than I can actually get my hands on them. They're taking off through the off road trails. It's yeah. It's like, wait, which way are you deciding? I don't got control anymore.
But do you see your kids today is they do from themselves ask let's go for a ride and at one moment because sometimes you are seeing like now your doctor goes to I have a video here in the beginning. You are going to one side and she's going to go to the other side, and that is so nice to see that she's not afraid. She just want to have fun.
Yeah, she's really a rock star. I think I started really this channel because you said there was a lack of content. And I wanted to share what fun this was for me and hopefully my family. And it turned out when the family started riding, that it is really as cute. It's not just cute for me, but it's a outstanding thing to see children ride these vehicles. They're unlocking so much. The one
Uh,
wheel is another super cute one. I love seeing kids on that.
yeah, but it's more difficult because you have to have already an age for. Okay, with the pint, yeah, with the pint, yeah, with the pint you can do it. But I think now with this AUCs, the small ones, is perfect for the kids, and you can start
Yeah,
it very. How old is your son now?
3 years old is how old they can start. About three, a little above 3 years old. Three and a
Look
half,
at
he learned.
the way he rides. That is incredible. That is
He's starting to out.
yes, please.
Yeah, he might need an upgrade soon. We'll see. He's starting
He's
to
too
beat
small.
the machine.
He's already too small. uh, oh, that is good. How do you think who push more, or each one push for one for the other? Do you think that is nice to see the two brothers? Do you think your doctor push a lot for his brother and incentivize him to ride because they ride
Yeah.
similar? They have a similar way to ride, the two of them.
She's definitely pushing him. He's accelerating faster than she did. It's crazy to see. Although she surprises me every day. Today she rode with no hands, no feet, just sitting down and like her feet off the
Oh,
pedals.
I have to see that video. I hope that you have in video for us to see later on. I think
Yeah, I
that is
do.
good,
She was
my
incredible.
friend. My friend. No, they are incredible. And then there is the other thing. You guys are as family. You guys are always so happy, and you make dance moves and everything. You make choreography and everything. That is music is something very important for your uh, day rights because if you see it
First and
like.
foremost, we're yeah, first and foremost, we're a family dedicated to God and
Mhm,
trying to serve his kingdom. So part of that is just how much the Bible has impacted our family and that what we call the book of truth. So we try
mhm.
to write that scripture on our heart, and that's taken form in Bible memory songs. So my wife has run Armor Up Kids, just born out of, our family fun and hobbies. And that's really about armoring up spiritually. And that's taking the form of dancing and just trying to write more scripture on our heart. And that's probably what you're seeing. We like to combine and just show the most of who we are, not to be ashamed of anything that makes us unique, but rather be the light that you want to see in the world. So we just are
Don't change,
unbashfully
my friend.
ourselves, and this is part of it.
Don't change.
Yeah,
You are doing the right thing. You are doing be yourselves, show what you love, and you are going in
that's
the right
right.
direction. uh and
Yeah, we need more people like that, right? Everyone needs to do that. I love that.
yeah, my friend, the positive energy in all of you is amazing. That is tell me with which person you ride, then I'm going to tell you who you are. I think is in English is
Mhm.
similar. So
Yeah,
you
totally.
have and for me is the important. Try to take care of my kids the same way, always positive energy. But you guys, you have more than good energy. You have the best energy of the world. For your kids is amazing, and for the
Thank you.
two of you is amazing. Like we tell always in Portugal, uh, if you smile all the time, you're going to win 10 years more of life. So you got
Mm.
your family has already to 100 years because the positive thing is amazing. And that's what I love. Is not just writing, you are trying to show another thing is writing. We know how that is. There is enough videos there in the internet for us to see how to write, but to see how to write and be united is totally different. And
Mm.
for me is the most important thing. You are a person who rides alone too, or always with your family? Because I have some videos that you are riding alone. You are a person who likes to go a little more faster. Oh, because you have a V13. Uh, uh, uh,
Yeah.
uh, 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 what is your type of riding? More street, more off road, both?
Off-roading for myself, yeah, it's definitely the favorite. And that's part of the reason I always started with suspension, right? I don't really like it any wheel. I don't why almost why you'd buy one without suspension, except for little kids, they can't reach the pedals. Otherwise, yeah, you want something that'll take you everywhere. And that's what these machines unlock is a freedom, right? Where you can just kind of go everywhere. Are you here? Oh my goodness, we got Felicity Eden. Felicity is 6 years old, and I have her to join us. She was just sleeping. Can you do a microphone check?
Microphone check.
Do you
Hello,
hear us
hello.
okay?
How are you? Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on a second. We're going to do this.
You're going to need a. Go
You want to put this in?
easy.
Kiss home.
So first of all, thank you so much for coming here. You cannot imagine. We was very difficult to find a day for us, and I was waiting
Yeah.
for this
What
for
time
a
is it
long
where you
time.
are?
Now it's 9 o'clock, but for me, no. For me, was the we try one date and then the date was already with somebody booking, and then we try another date, and normally it was to be 1 month before, and it was one of the persons
Hmm.
families I would like here to have, because I think that is a fantastic inspiration for all of us. So, hello, how are you?
Can
I'm
you hear?
Nelson. Let me change here. That
Say
way you
hi.
can see me better. So, my name is Nelson. What's your
Hi,
name? Hi.
Felicity.
How
Can
old
you
are
hear
you?
her okay?
Yeah, yeah, perfectly.
6.
Awesome.
6. How many years do you ride already your AUC, your unicycle?
I think 3.
Yeah,
Ooh.
3 years old. She's been riding for a while. She's starting to want more young riders in the world. So we're trying to, what was the latest thing I asked you to do? Race across a parking lot to set a
Ooh.
personal record and then try to compare it to another person across the nation, right? Over in New York or some other little girl that's riding. So we're going to try to race people because there's not enough local riders, and, just enjoy pushing good content out there.
I think you're going to go in the right way. Do you like to have more friends close to you that ride AUC? That way
Yeah,
you can, that
When
way you can have, you can ride together with them.
when was your favorite group ride?
yeah,
You go on one with one wheels, right?
yeah.
The young kids. That was a great time.
Mm.
Yeah, she was loving that. There's another EUC there. Yeah, a young guy. It's great to,
Do you
continue to
have in
meet
a
people in the
video here?
community.
Do you have that in a video? This right in your YouTube
Yeah, it's
channel?
on YouTube. Young PEV would be the
Let me
pink
see.
jacket right in the second row.
Okay, this one here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then skip like 3/4 of the way.
Mhm. More or less.
Yeah, this is probably your favorite group ride, huh? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I see
there's
another
other
group
kids there.
rider right there.
Yeah, that's good. How was the reaction from the other riders seeing your sons uh, uh, so small and riding so well? How was the reaction for the community? A little
Yeah,
jealous is not the
huge.
best thing, but that do you think that is an inspiration for them to bring these kids to in the future?
Yeah, there's if you notice in the background, there's a son riding between dad's legs right there.
Ah,
And
yeah,
so
with the one wheel.
Yeah, with a one wheel. So it was great because there's other kids their age doing it. That's a 3-year-old, right? Riding with dad. So
Yeah, there's another kid
it
here
was
with the one
definitely a
wheel there.
ton of fun.
Do you
That's
do you
yeah.
expect that is in your city, or that is where is that? Is close to you or far away?
Yeah, in Orange County,
Okay.
California.
Uh,
Yeah, Southern California.
I'm just going to say something. I know that the people that for her, the one wheel community is very united. It's maybe
They're awesome.
they are maybe the more united than the AUCs or the skateboards, electric skateboards. So they make lots of things as community. I think that is maybe a
Yeah, I'd
good.
agree.
I think that is a good place for you to find more families and group rides for your kids. And there's lots of kids in this group ride, huh?
Definitely.
They
Yeah, I
uh,
think you're right. I appreciate one wheel communities like that. There's a float fest, something in Texas that we
mhm.
might drive out to in the future here.
It's going to
Big
be
one wheel groups.
the yeah, it's going to be the in Texas. It's going to be the lemonade. There was
Yes,
about 2 days
yes,
lemonade fest. I think is very good, and
that's correct.
there was here about 2 days ago in an interview too, and there's going to be another events close to you too. Now today is being another events in California. Is the skate con and it's let it ride 3 is this
You
weekend.
know, I think what you're bringing up is a great point that when you start a hobby like this, it may be something you enjoy, but there's a whole community around it that you can plug into, right? That's great, welcoming. They've been tons of fun uh, joining in, finding those groups that are riding, and it's like built-in friends. These are fun things to do.
I think you first of all I would love to see you as a family come more maybe to this event if you have the chance close to you, of course, because America is big, you cannot go to this all these events. But I think you're going to help a lot to bring more kids to this sport and to make
Mhm.
this sport bigger and show that this is for families, this is for kids. You don't need to go to 60 miles per hour. There is machines that you can have lots of fun and is not so fast, because I think there is lots of bad information. The people just think that
Mm.
this is not this is just to go fast, and you are seeing here as your family and the other kids with the one wheels how much fun they have, and they are not speeding and nothing,
Mhm.
and I think
Yeah,
that
we're
is the
staying
future.
under basically 10 miles per hour.
Mhm.
Going by pedestrians. You got to be safe. Safety is a top priority always, and there shouldn't be anything hindering these kids from doing that. Is having fun with their families because this is way better than staying inside. It's so much fun.
And then you have the other point. If you see the group, all of them, they follow the kids. They don't try to go fast. They just want to go and have some fun. Doesn't matter if the kids go in 10 miles per hour. Everybody's going to go 10 miles per hour. Look how many kids you have here. Amazing. Wow, that
Yeah,
is
there's
very good.
probably 11 or 12, huh?
Wow, that is very good.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun that day.
I think that is the biggest group I ever seen with so many kids. And I literally I've been in lots of rides and lots of events, and I never seen so many kids together. And I think that is amazing. Wow, that is very nice. I
Yeah,
didn't see
something
this
to be
video.
said about one wheels. Mhm.
One wheels, and was 4 AUC riders, kids. Your doctor,
Yeah,
your son, and one or two more kids. I said it. I think it's one
that's
or two
right.
more, and that is very nice. Uh, my friend, then comes to the other. This is a sport that is expensive. Uh, uh,
Mm.
that is a sport that is expensive for you as a family. Is more expensive every time you have to buy something. You have to buy it for four, two kids,
Good
you
point.
and your wife. I'm going to stop here the video because there is some parts here from the kids, and I want to show it. Uh, how
You
is
know, for
that?
my family,
I
we've
see
never
something that you
treated
have.
it.
No, but before there is something that you have over there close to your legs. There is a rights. What is a rights for you guys? Because you put it there. No, no.
I
Look,
don't.
is a rights here? What is this? No, 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 no. I see it wrong. I was seeing something wrong. What AD? What is that? In a,
AD.
what is the right? What is that right? I was thinking it
Oh,
was something
this.
else.
This is just
Yeah.
a blanket.
Okay, I was
No, no, it's just
because
a
I see the
blanket.
E and I was thinking that was from A rights. But okay, uh,
Yeah.
uh, for you,
No, if I were to thank people, it would be, we have gotten some sponsors through the time. So one of the things I was about to say is this has kind of been a free hobby that's paid for itself. When I got my electric unicycle, I started doing Uber Eats on day one. So I was
okay,
basically learning on the job how to ride a unicycle while doing deliveries in like the early AM hours, Starbucks and bagels,
oh,
whatever. So I paid off my unicycle within months, right? And then I started to save up that extra cash from riding, and that's how we bought hers. And then that's basically what we did. We either got sponsored gear because we were promoting it on YouTube and just sharing that lifestyle with others from day one, just because we wanted to basically promote this as a ton of fun and other people to do it, right? We see it better for the environment, better for the kids than driving, and better than eat, whatever. So we wanted to share this with others, and it's been basically a hobby that's paid for itself.
okay. Do you think that is a question I always put here? You think we need more sponsors like you? You do it as information, but of course that has its costs. Okay, you tell that it pays for himself. Uh, but do you like to see more people sponsoring you, your kids and everything, that you can maybe travel to other states, show this sport for other kids, for other group rides? Is something that will not be nice for you guys to have, you as a family?
I mean, we would welcome it, but that's not why we're in creating content. It's because there's a genuine uh, love for this sport, right? And we want to share it with others, and share not only that, but use that platform to share God and Jesus Christ. So that's where we'll create content, and if there's more people that want to support that, we welcome that.
I think that is important, but USA is very, 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 very big. For me, sometimes I go from Germany to France, and the cost is very expensive. And if you have some help,
Hmm.
I think, like you want to show to the world and give inspirations, but everything is. I want you to travel more, because I would love to see you guys more sharing that love and the you have you love God, you want to show that, you love your family, you want to see this sport bigger. But for you to do all of that, I think is not easy. And believe me, I know that USA is very big. For you to travel for one point to another is very difficult. And I think you are a very important name, and you are an important family for our communities, to share that, to show that the love is important, the family is important, uh, riding is important. It's good for everybody. It's going to do well for you, because look at this video. I never see a video like this. I never see a video like this. And believe me, I
Well, I
see a
got a
lot of videos.
supportive wife, right? The wife is the best. She sees that I have a passion, and she supports that. I think it's important for every dad to enjoy something, and then enjoy something they can share with their family is way more important. And so, more families, more dad involvement. I'm all for promoting that.
My friend, I'm 100% with you. I think what you inspire me. You inspire more to bring my family out to more events. I'm always the first person to ask to the people, bring more your
That's
kids.
awesome.
That is amazing. I'm just
I
seeing
love that you want to bring your family out. Are they able? Are they riding? Any of your older kids?
my family, all of them, they ride. I have videos with them riding and everything.
You
Uh,
should pull some up. I would love to see.
yeah, I have in my YouTube channel. I have it. I love my family, and my family is the most important thing. I have to change my
Mm.
channel here because I have my private one, and I put my family always. This is more for the community to. I bring this. That's why I try to be in your. When I start to do this YouTube channel, I do it because I think, like you make so much stuff for us, and it's the first time that you come to a live stream, and I don't believe that nobody called you before, and you are so important, and that's why I create this. You see, my English is not the best one, uh, but I was looking and I say, why nobody speaks about the riders? Listen to the voice from them, and the people just say review from this machine, review from that machine, but nobody's talking about the important thing is the community, families, the riders. And I say, okay, I'm going to make this channel, and I'm going to bring riders and to listen to the voice from them. That's why I
That's
started this.
awesome.
I don't win no money with this. I don't i don't ask nothing. I never ask for a subscriber. I never. I always tell to everybody, come to the live streams. I try to share in all the platforms, just for the people to see this here. This is just amazing. I cannot look how many kids we have here. the
Well,
the
I'll give you a
family.
shout out, man. Go. You deserve those subscribers. This is a lot of work that you're putting in. You're doing a great
I
job. 300, 400 interviews. You say sponsors, but each of those subscribers means a lot. I think that's the way. It's easy, free for them to help out, and it shows more people our videos, and spreads this passion that we have.
But if you see, I mean, Facebook is where we have all the views. Sometimes 10,000, 20,000 views. For me, the Facebook is
True
more
point.
than YouTube, because the people understand. I put in all the like today. I share in all the AUC groups this life. Now is life in these AUC groups,
Um,
and for me, is the important thing is just to share. I don't ask nothing. I just want to see this go in the right direction, and the right direction is this here. Look at this video, and doesn't
mhm.
matter what the people. I know there is videos for race, there is videos for, but this is that is just a good time. Look at this.
It was a
Everybody
good
coming to.
time. Yeah. That's another
Yeah,
husband and wife riding together.
yeah, but that is the beautiful thing, and that bring the community. And sometimes, how that is always difficult to start, but when you have this support from the other persons, oh, it's going to be the AUC family there, come try it. And then she tries the first time and she likes it, because sometimes the big problem is they are afraid to start, and then when they start they say, oh,
Mm,
that is not this illusion what I have in my head, that was, oh, I cannot do it, oh, I cannot do it. Then when they tried, oh, I can do it. And that's the idea from everything. And it's beautiful. I think you are the second person who put me in a good way, because the other one was in close to Switzerland. They made an event, very small event, but everybody was nobody was talking, and I was in this event with my family. And from this event, my two kids start to ride the one wheels, and before, my kids don't
that's
want to
great.
ride. You understand? The
Yeah.
community push for my friend, push my kids to ride, because I try to push them, but I'm not a person who say you have to do it. And today they ride, and I would love to see them riding AUC, but is with the time. I'm going to try to
Yeah.
put a video here with my family just for you to see it, because my family is
Would
very
love that.
important too, and uh, we believe in God into like you, my friend, and that's the way we have to do it. Let me just put here, my friend, I have close to 2,000 videos. So
Wow, Nelson, way to go.
yeah, because we make lots of
So,
I make like lots of events, lots of community events. I try to make rides, events. I try to bring the community together. I try my best that we can. I go to all the countries and I try to share the most positive for all of us because it's difficult,
hmm.
and that's why I let me just see here because it's
Man,
too much
you were
videos.
saying before we how it's difficult even with laws set into place in Europe. And so you're doing some awesome work promoting something that is definitely better for the environment, better for family time. There's a lot of, stuff that doesn't make sense, but spending more time with your family, doing things that you love is great.
I think it's important for all of us to take care of our families. You understand? If you
That's
see
right.
here, I'm riding with my boy and my girl. This was with the two electro bikes because we have lots of stuff electric. That is my doctor, the smallest one. That is my son on the front. But I have lots of videos that I go to events and I have a lot, but it's too much videos, my friend. I post too much. This is my doctor riding with me, and
Just lying. These kids are
uh,
adventurous.
no, let me. I like to post. You see, why is this here? Why is this changing? So this is. I love to see kids doing this type of events. Why this is changing? I don't understand. Doesn't matter. I can show you later on. But we have a lot of this. I always try to bring my kids to the events, and that is the important from all of us is to share what we do. I think this is my wife riding the UC, and
Whoa, your wife rides. Let's
a
go.
little. My wife don't ride too much because she was operated to meniscus. I don't know if that's the name. Meniscus
Uh-huh.
in English. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Meniscus.
she's
Yes.
in a less time afraid of falling or something happened. That's why she's now having a break, and the kids are more active with me. This is like the types of events I organize for the people to come because it's illegal. We have to go to private places. Uh, that way, the people can come and
Oh,
have a good ride.
wow.
And then in a day, we go, all of us, we have the PVs all together. We have mountain boards, skateboards, one wheels. Everybody goes to next day to the ride. We always have maybe 60, 70 persons. It doesn't matter. And the important thing is for us to bring, let me just put here. I want to show you uh, with my family because I don't want you to uh, because not, where is the school they don't try too much because it's more time of school. So that is vacations here you can see, and here is me riding. We have the same protections like you.
Yes.
That is the three of us riding
Definitely
one
so
wheel.
many.
Yeah, we have the chair for the kids to have fun, and
Those
yeah,
are
sometimes
great little portable machines. Yeah.
yeah, it's good, but sometimes is is so here is another event in Switzerland where my kids was together with the groups, and my doctor, the smallest one, I think she is better than the other ones. I don't
Yes.
know. She is not afraid of nothing, and I like to film my kids. But yeah, it's like this, my friend. Now come back into you. Uh, you have today. You have two machines in there. I want to listen for you what you recommend if there's kids now today or in the next weeks that they're going to see this video. Uh, what you recommend from for the kids like you up what age do you think the kids should start to try like the EUC for you with your experience?
So they can't really start until they can reach the pedals at 3 years old. They need to grow a certain height.
Mhm.
And then you can only get them on the smallest ones ever created, such as the M10 Mini or M10 4. After that, there's a lot of small wheels, but some worth considering. I don't, because if they don't have suspension and a good quality build, uh, past that, I would say jump to a wheel with suspension, right? M10 4, and then find something with suspension. Just that it's a different ride. It changes it. So I do like the V9. It's at the right price point. Now I remember my first wheel was the S18, another 50-pound suspension wheel. So I think those are the right choices. Find something like the M10 4. It's probably been my favorite kid wheel.
Everybody's talking about this machine. Is that so amazing that what everybody's talking, that is the perfect city, that is the perfect machine for all the works and for the price what they are asking now, the V9?
The V9, it's the best price for a suspension wheel that I've ever seen, right?
But you think
And
that
it's
is
at the
perfect
right
as
price.
machine? Do you think that is
It
the perfect
has
machine?
way more. I mean, I think for beginners, right? If for somebody getting into this hobby, this is the wheel that I would have basically wanted to buy. When you're
How many?
comparing it to, say, an e-bike or something, I think
Okay.
it's a great choice.
And what is the weight from this machine around?
50 pounds.
Oh, that is okay. That's perfect. I was thinking that was
Yeah, I
heavier.
mean, no, it's really light comparatively. So I've been waiting for In Motion specifically to make a wheel. I like their quality, and I like what they came out with this one.
I think that
I
is
think they have the
everybody's
right
talking about.
brand to, yeah, take it into the future. Don't get me wrong. There's some other great wheels. Like you look at Nosfet Aero. It's a similar
Uh-huh.
competitor, the Goat Falcon. Those are also beauties, but they're higher price, higher performance. So I think this is a good beginner wheel. My wife, you, I think it's the right build quality and extra features where it does everything we need.
Daniel, do you think that is the perfect wheel now for your wife? That is the machine perfect for your wife, or what do you think for you? What is what she
Yeah,
says?
yeah, that's what she said.
Okay.
And you look at those other two wheels, they would have been a wider profile. This is a pretty slim profile to stand on,
Hmm.
and the air suspension is easily adjustable, to her weight. So I think it's, yeah, so far so good. She actually likes the music a lot too. There's simple things which the other wheels don't have. There's a lock type mechanism
Hmm.
for security. You can track your wheel. So I appreciate that about the V13. I like the waterproofing, the dependability. It checks a lot of the boxes for us.
Do you think emotion is one of the safest machine we have? They think not just in bringing machines, but thinking about quality, safety, everything in the machines from them.
Yeah, I'd say they're the top brand of that, right? This is actually a UL certified
Hmm.
machine, which is the first in the market. No one
Hmm.
else has taken the diligence to get certifications that high. So, I think they're setting the standards, just kind of what it comes with. It's like, hey, this is your baseline, and then other people are reaching up to that. Um,
Do, do you
so,
have to think? Do you have to
it
think
may
that?
not be the fastest performance, but you're getting quality, in the market.
Do you have to think that is the only one in Europe that was accepted? That is the only one, huh?
What, this
AUC.
wheel?
Yes, is the only
Yeah.
way you have the certification. passed all the tests. He's the only one.
Right.
Just for you to
Correct.
imagine, huh?
Yeah.
It's the only machine that means they has tested and they have seen if that is okay or not. And that was because Europe has a big problem with batteries and safety and lots of stuff. And that was the only one who passed all these
Hmm.
tests. That means something. And
Yeah, I'd agree.
for you, my friend, you and your family, uh, what you what is your desire for the future from this community, for the future of what you I understand that you want to share and you want to show the love and everything for your family, for your religion and everything, but what you like as family for the future, for your kids, for everything in this community. Do you like to see more kids coming? Do you like to see more families, more reunions? What is the future for you that you desire as family to see?
Yeah, I think that any one more person riding on this is kind of one less car out there, clogging up our streets or our parking lots, and it gives more back to the community this way. So I would love to see the community grow and give back in a way that they also serve the community, right? Create a better name for this community as a whole and impact their communities in a positive way. That's what I like to see. Different charity events or ways that we rise up as a community, I think is what I would like, families getting involved for sure.
My friend, you have the same. You think the same way like me, because I think we have to make more. Uh, all my events is close to free. I want everybody to come. I don't want people to pay. I try to make the best way that everybody has fun. Sometimes it's difficult, like when you have a private place, you have to pay for it. But I try to always come to the maximal 10 euros maximal is $10.
That's awesome.
Uh, is the maximal I try. The last event we made was 2 days, two events, and in a private one of karting, and the other one in a motocross arena. We stay with the two places 2 days, and the weekend Saturday and Sunday, and we everybody pays 25 euros for the 2 days, and you can ride all the time, and that was very good. And that's what I think is more community events, more the people know each other, uh, and that way we can go in a good direction. I think that is, and for the kids is having other kids. I think the most desire for maybe your son not right now, but your doctor, is to meet other kids and have the, rides together. I think she
Yes.
love it. The two of them, okay, not the two of them, all of you love it. This ride with the other kids, I think, was something special for all of you.
Yeah, and it's special to have someone new learn this skill, right? It's like learning a bike for the first time. You get a full-on adrenaline rush of a new skill conquered. So we love teaching others too, getting them into this hobby.
Danielle, is something that you going to do it again with this group? Is something that when you finish the day, you and your wife say we have to do it again with this group because they are amazing? Is something that you speak with the other rest of the community to say, oh, we have to meet more times?
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, this is almost how we spend our vacation hours, right? When I stop the day job. So we'd love to get out there and be in another group ride. That's where we'd love you to be. Absolutely. I
Where
see
you live?
my
Yeah, please,
screen
please.
is starting to dim, so I'm thinking my battery, even the backup one, will run out on you soon. We might need to
Yeah.
wrap this up.
Well, like I told you, we always try to make 1 hour. I just want to make my last question is like this. For you, what is the goals for you in 2025? Go to more community events, organize more community events. What is the make more what is the plans do you guys have as family?
Yeah, make more family memories. We're trying to camp specifically. I think these are tons of fun to camp with, and if we can even do tent camping with a trailer, we had a lot of fun doing that. So we'll see. Family
So, my
memories is the
friend,
goal.
thank you so much for coming. I want to say thank you so much to your wife, to your beautiful kids, for you, my friend. Thank you
Yes.
so much for giving the opportunity for all of us to have you here. I know that lots of questions was not, but I don't like to see the video too big too. But like always, I want to leave you with the last words for the community who's going to see this video today, or maybe is going to be see you later. The last words for the community, I leave it to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me, Nelson. Go and stalk his channel. I know I will after this. I want to see all these interviews you've done, and keep spreading the, what we call the uni gospel, as well as Jesus gospel. So appreciate you. Thank you for inviting me on today.
Thank you so much. Don't forget, we're going to have Sandy. She's from Australia. She's one of the persons who try to push this sport. She started with a skateboard, electric skateboard. Then she tries the AUC, and today she don't want to ride anymore the skateboard. She just ride AUC. So the community has lost one big rider because she's a big name, and today one part of Australia is legal because she was one of them who was always on the demonstrations and trying to push this sport to be legal. That is a person we have to have lots of respect for. You as family, thank you so much for coming here. Don't stop. You are a big inspiration for all of us. For me, myself, I talking for me, you are everything what we ask. You believe in God, I believe in God, my wife too, my family too. We have something in common, and then we have family. For me, family is the most important thing. And if there is lots of persons, maybe they can see us and maybe they can follow you, or see, oh, that is a good option, why not? Thank you so much, my friend. Have a good night,
Amen
a
to
good
that.
day
Thank
for
you,
you. For
Nelson.
me, good night. So guys, we're
Yes.
going to
Good
go
night.
out, and 1, 2, 3,